Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. After the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Escapes the pocket. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Third and long for him here. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at fourth down. And then I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10. At their own 45-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Williams set to pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to take this down at 31 before he gets taken down. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be first down Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the red zone on first. Caught near the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hey, volunteer.
Benson finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Ball in left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. McCarthy operating from the pistol. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Let's go. 79 Bravo 80. 7 Pirates.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
McCarthy as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
15-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
72, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60, 65, 19 Lion. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Reichert connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
One play action. Williams vacates quickly left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get it back on his 6th interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18,
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-3 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Bravo 80, Panther 11, Mustang 19, Dragon 60, 60 Bobcats, 19 Lion. Ready?
Now it's McCarthy. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Set. Viking 18. Seven Pirates.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal, 870 ring, 19, 79, Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, third and long. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. 8 Hawk 7, 18 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go get 6. Panther 11.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Well, Brocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run, it's Benson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Going to the ground again on first. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. so they'll decline this and take the results.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 6. Buffalo 8. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Cut up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
McCarthy throwing here. Hopkinson reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. This play goes for 36. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Hey, motion. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 8 Mustang 19. Panther 11, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bears have it as he reports the first interception of his young career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Hey, volunteer.
Benson on 1st and 10. And this gets him well away from danger as he is out past their 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, King, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that carry only makes one on the plunge up the gut. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams set to pass. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, set.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. Finds Benson on the check down. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15.
It's a
Gain 11 on that play, and that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now. 60, come 19, trap 60, trap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check over.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking up another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
One last play before the break.
Ready, throw. Slam left. Slam left.
Turning to Benson on third. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back.
By the Vikings.
Plowing up the middle. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, throw.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Across the 45 and still going. There he goes. Right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now the PAT try coming up. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block, extra points on the play.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Vikings!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 8. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee.